And finally, new rule, given the increasing number in recent years of sightings by serious military personnel of unknown aircraft operating outside our current abilities, if at this point you don't believe aliens are here and observing us, maybe you're the conspiracy theorist. Now, in the past, when it came to alien life, I was like a liberal college girl whose roommate is a lesbian. Not sold on it, but open to the possibility. But look, my opinion changes when the information changes. Yes, there was a time when the only actual contact we heard from about aliens was rural people who'd been abducted and anally probed. But you don't hear about that anymore. Why? My guess is the aliens gathered all the information they needed about us that they could get through our ass. It's where I'd look. But now they seem to be on to another phase. They seem to want to be spotted. Why else this constant playing peekaboo with our military? And it's serious people now. Not hippies or hillbillies, serious people. People with Mike Pence's haircut. Who are saying that they keep seeing things move through air and ocean in ways that defy our physics. Military pilots who say, yeah, I saw something doing Mach 10 and then it stopped on a dime and disappeared. That's not a drone. That's not something from another country. Even Elon is like, not me. Now, the government's official public line is, we don't know what these things are. But in private, what they say is, no, seriously, we don't know what the fuck these things are. But they didn't leak from a lab in China. That's why in 2022, Congress had historic, first-of-its-kind hearings on what the Defense Department calls unidentified aerial phenomena, formerly called UFOs, but don't dead name them. And again, it's not weirdos and beardos saying this. It's the guys with buzz cuts and security clearances who are spilling the tea. And politicians who you don't think are crazy people, like Chuck Schumer, Harry Reid, Marco Rubio, Kirsten Gillibrand. They're not disputing it. Jimmy Carter said he saw a UFO. George W. Bush said, yeah, there are secrets about aliens, and no, I won't tell you. Barack Obama recently made headlines when he said aliens, quote, are real, but I haven't seen them. Former Director of National Intelligence, General James Clapper, is on board, and our current Director of National Intelligence has indicated that she believes in the possibility of alien life. Also, that it illegally voted for Joe Biden in Georgia. But look, if you don't believe me now, you will in June, when Steven Spielberg's movie called Disclosure Day comes out. This on the heels of the documentary from last year called Age of Disclosure. You get it? Disclosure? We're at the disclosure moment in human history. So can we cut the crap? They're here, they came in a sphere, get used to it. So if I may, I would now like to address the aliens directly in my capacity as the most rational person on Earth, which I'm sure they know. I'm sure they know everything about me. If they figured out intergalactic travel, I'm guessing they have cable. And so, as the representative of all humans, the first thing I'd like to say to you is, hi, please don't kill us even though you could. Probably just by pushing a button, and I'm guessing you think about it every time you see Jake Paul's podcast. Look, we've seen you go from 0 to what the fuck was that in half a second. We get it. There's no sense trying to fight you. 2 years ago, one of our drones launched a Hellfire missile at a high-speed orb, and it hit it and just bounced off. First of all, I'd just like to offer an apology for that on behalf of all humans. That was our bad. That was dumb. And yes, we do have a lot of dumb people here. Assholes, hotheads, shitheads, manosphere morons, meatheads. And that's just the conservatives. Don't get me started on the woke. So it certainly would be understandable if you decided we were just too stupid to live. It must be maddening studying us, because we are obviously capable of advancements that aren't completely embarrassing, like gene editing and cloud computing, but we're also idiots. We're the species that created the internet, but also the one that once broke it with this chick's ass. So I don't know what we can offer you. The stuff that we think makes living here great, I'm guessing you're way beyond sex and good food and getting fucked up. I doubt if you care about that stuff. Minerals, we got them. I don't know if that still interests you. You may be beyond them, or maybe ours are obsolete. Although, have you heard about clean coal? I kid. But yeah, I don't know what we have here for you. Climate, we think ours is pretty uniquely pleasant in the universe, but who knows what you have? But just so you know, ours has trillions of viruses in it, and that's what killed the aliens in War of the Worlds. Just pointing that out as a friend. Because I'd like to think we are friends. After all, if you wanted us dead, we'd be dead already. Truth is, you may be here to save us, not kill us. In 1967, an Air Force captain and nuclear crew commander who were there revealed an incident when something unidentifiable hovered over Maelstrom Air Base in Montana, and then miraculously 10 nuclear weapons suddenly became disabled. Was something about to go terribly wrong and you stepped in? Whatever it is, please do more shit like that. Please feel free to beat our swords into plowshares, because plainly we're not going to do it. Get us off oil. Get us off our phones. And AI, the father of AI, said there was a 10 to 20% chance of it being an extinction event, and yet we keep hurtling forward with it, as we do with global warming and the factory farming that causes pandemics. Look, it would be great if we could stop ourselves from self-destructive behavior, but the truth is, you should think of the human race as Britney Spears. It would be nice if we didn't need a conservatorship, but in reality, we really do.